Okay, good morning everyone. And let's start. We have some audience also online. And we are going to broadcast this and video this presentation because some of the students cannot come today. And of course we want to inform the details to everyone. Lovely to have you all here. My name is Pia Nurmi and I'm going to present this POOP 2.0 Hackathon challenge, and we will have some more students coming. Please have a seat, everyone, and let's discuss. Can I ask our technical people that if the audience wants to attend, we have this catch ball for you. Let's someone, yes, let's test it.
1, 2.
Is it okay? Yes, wonderful. Okay, I'm just waiting for the person to come and have a seat. Hello, welcome. Please have a seat. Yeah. Okay, so let's start. Let's start, and yes, again, welcome everyone to this POOP Hackathon. Hackathon means sort of an innovation camp. My name is Pia Nurmi, and welcome everyone to this event. I was thinking that I would love to start this information session with asking every one of you who you are, like introduction. And Kai, can I ask you, you are holding the catch ball, so can I ask you to begin?
Do I need to use this?
Yes, please, so that we get the voice online.
Yes, good morning to everybody. I'm Kai Paavola. I'm coming from the company named Biolan Oy, and we are the developer, manufacturer, and wholesaler for different kind of sanitation products. So I'm going to present you one of these challenges today.
Good morning. My name is Eero Jalava and I come from Baltic Sea Action Group. It's an independent foundation which works to save the Baltic Sea, which suffers from eutrophication because of nutrients. And today we are going to solve problems related to poop, which has enormous amount of nutrients.
Please.
Should I stand? Or?
It's okay. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Fung, and I was studying in Turku University of Applied Sciences, and I'm the final year student now. And I come to this hackathon because I think it's very interesting. Yeah. And nice to meet all of you. Yeah.
Okay, good morning for everyone. My name is Essi Hilgren and I'm working in Turku University of Applied Sciences as a project manager. And this hackathon is part of our project, so I'm organizing this together with Pia.
Well, good morning everyone. I am Yuan. I'm doing my PhD at the University of Turku. My major subject is future studies. I think it's very interesting subject, and so that's why I came. It's very nice and pleased to meet you all.
Thanks. Hello everyone, I'm Veera Hatulainen and I'm also a student at TUAS and I'm studying energy and environmental engineering, and I am also a student assistant to the research team organizing this.
Hi everyone, I'm Laura Laitinen, and same as Veera before me, I also study energy and environmental engineering, and I'm also working as a student assistant at TUAS, and that's why I'm also organizing this event.
Hello, my name is Viivi Sydänlammi and I'm also a student as Laura and Veera, and I'm studying environmental engineering and working as a student assistant.
Hi, my name is Maija Salonen and I'm, as those three, studying environmental engineering, and I'm not an assistant. And I'm here because I want to save the world, and this might be the way to do it.
Wonderful.
Hi, my name is Nyang Nguyen Thanh, or just call me Mac. I love books, so just call me MacBook if you want. I'm a student. I'm studying international business at Turun School of Economics. Okay, I come here because I know this is a great chance to learn new things, and also like to brainstorm some ideas on how to, let's say, recycle or take full advantage of resources. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hui. I'm his classmate. We're doing master degree in global innovation management, and from TSE also. So I come here to learn and gain experience about innovation events. So I guess it's kind of related to my major. So it's nice to see everyone.
Hi everyone, and I'm classmate. And my major is global innovation management, and I come here because there's a relation between our major and the hackathon today. New solution and global innovation management also means something new. Nice to meet you all. The gums smell good.
Excellent. So wonderful to have you all here. And I must go back to history a little. Half a year ago, we had one hackathon here related to textiles. And the winning team had one student from your master, like Global Innovation Management. They were innovating things for waste textiles. Today, we have a different challenge. We are looking at sanitation waste, especially from big events, and that's why this hackathon is called Poop 2.0. Okay, we also have some students that couldn't come today, and we wanted that every student and every company who participates, we want to give all the information to everyone. So this is also one reason why this event is videoed. And all the students, everyone taking part in this hackathon needs to watch this recording later on. And of course, some people are watching this online, and I happen to know that this is also watched in India. There is a company doing sanitation waste products, and they are also attending the hackathon. We are contacting them on the 18th of May. Okay, but let's go to the slides now and explain to you more. And please feel free to ask anything if you want. And I'm also going to ask you something. So then every time you speak, please use the cube, as that's the only way to get the sound on the tape. We have here Poop 2.0 hackathon, and actually the picture behind the green logo is from a big event last year. It's a big festival, Ruisrock, here in Turku. And all the cities all around the world want to attract all kinds of big events. So we have a huge problem in also that kind of thing, that we have events where hundreds of thousands of people may come, and we have a big peak in sanitation waste. Additionally, sanitation waste is an unused resource in many respects. And you can use all this sort of problem area in the hackathon. Today we are in the info meeting, and the actual camp, innovation camp, the hackathon, will be on the 18th of May, here in the same premises in Turku. The aim is to find new solutions and local business models for recycling sanitation waste, and I will come back to more details on that. sort of the background for this event comes from a project called Tryout, Experiments on Circular Economy and Clean Tech. And in that tryout project, we always include companies and other students and all kinds of people to solve the problems of circular economy, solve the business problems. And some of you students said that you are here to save the world and learn new things, and this is exactly what you can do. We also have the online webpage. Here is the link, and you can find it on the tryout webpage. And this presentation is actually already there. So when you want to come back to it, you just press that link, and all the details will be there. Also, the link to this broadcast is there, and all additional information before 18th of May will be there. In this hackathon, the participants will innovate a sustainable implementation for event sanitation, event like festival or whatever event, in terms of circular economy. For the time being, sanitation waste is often a lost resource, and according to the principles of circular economy, it should be utilized more than it is now. And if we have more participants, please feel free to come and sit down in here. Welcome. Okay, and now I want to sort of sit down and think about a few concepts for this. I have marked the key concepts in blue. You participants should think about business models. You should think about what is sanitation waste, what is an event, and what is circular economy. So that before the 18th of May, you have now plenty of time to dig deeper into these sort of key concepts. And if possible, I would like to take the opportunity to ask you from the Global Business Management Studies that what is your idea of business model? I know some of the other students or the companies may know what is a business model, but let's ask you, can I ask you to, Max, or in your ideas, what do you think is a business model? Can someone take the, Vera, can you give? I'm not saying that you have to have the right answers now, but I'm just thinking that you should really think about, if...
Should I pass this on, or?
Yes. Or Mac, yeah. In your studies, you must look at businesses somehow and business models.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm honored to answer the question first.
Yeah.
Well, business model in a simple way is a model in which we can earn money. It's mostly about product and how the money come from, and it also related to the shareholders. Sorry, the stakeholders. That means all related parties that contribute or make the model run.
And when we have a product plus a service or some combination of those, we of course always have to think about how to run it, how to make money, and how to make it work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sanitation waste, an unused resource. I know Kai knows a bit about this, and my colleague Essi has done. Do you want to? What is sanitation waste? Like key concept, and how do we? And this is not for the right answer. First drafts of ideas for this topic. Your company is dealing with sanitation waste.
Yes, we are dealing with all kind of shit, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Mostly with animal waste, or actually we don't call it waste, but a resource. Yeah. And I think that is a key element also in this, that that it can be either sanitation waste or sanitation resource, because it contains so much different kind of nutrients and so on. So it can be a really harmful waste or then a huge resource. It depends that how you think about that.
And there are technologies to divert the solid waste and the, what is the word for?
Urine.
Urine. And of course there are different methods for utilizing those. Yeah, this is very important. Then the things for event sanitation. Big events can be in some cities in people of millions of people. They can be really big, like the Olympics or something like that. And in this town where we live, I think the biggest events are around 150,000 people in one weekend, 200,000 people in one weekend. Of course, most of the events are a bit smaller, but then that is a huge addition to the sort of normal amount of people. And of course, we are not only interested in sanitation waste regarding events, but you understand that when there is an event, the amount of waste, which we mean resource, it peaks highly, and the normal methods are not. Kai, you said that your company has thought about the event sanitation a bit also, and you have products for that, but it's a complicated issue.
Yes, it is definitely. Just because of that peak mostly. Otherwise, it is just a sanitation, but that peak is the problem when you are talking about the utilizing that resource.
There is also, can I ask you, Viivi, because it's not only about the peak, but it's also about the way people act. And sometimes during events, there might be things in the sanitation waste that are not supposed to be there. Do you have some ideas what it could be, Viivi? You have been participating in one.
Yeah, last summer we did the, that's the picture in the background, Rockhus in Ruisrock, and we had to like think how people act in festivals, what kind of things that we need to take like notice before we bring our toilet to Ruisrock. There can be like umbrellas or clothing or drinking bottles in the toilet, like people just want to get rid of them. And we need to take that, like notice that before we just think about the recycling process. And there can be also like alcohol or impurities in the urine.
And that is a huge problem. Can we use the word problem or challenge? But for events, people are not maybe always educated in the right way of how to behave. In your own toilet at home, you are not usually putting umbrellas in there, I think. Okay, and then the last keyword, I think there are many keywords, but I was thinking of these 4 here, is circular economy. And can I ask our Baltic Sea Action Group, you are working with circular economy a lot. Yes. What do you think, in your opinion? It's I know that your office is very multidisciplinary, that you need many kinds of backgrounds and all kinds of people. So is that the key to circular economy?
Circular economy is I would say, the next mega trend in the world, because we need to circulate things because we are lacking resources. Resources are infinite in many cases, and I see that societies, even the European Union is moving towards circular economy at the moment.
And also that to develop the circular economy, we need business people, technical people, design people, all kinds of backgrounds. Yeah.
And new kind of technological processes.
Yeah. So this is sort of the atmosphere, the topic, the different angles we are dealing with in this hackathon. And I will come in a few slides we will have the actual challenges for the teams. We will come back to this, but before that, we have a possibility that the top 3 winning teams, the winners will be chosen on the 18th of May in the evening. The teams have a possibility to come to one of the biggest events next summer in Turku, the tall ship races, and to present their idea there. And of course, there will be some additional prizes on the event. But I think this tall ship races is an excellent possibility. This event is taking place every 5 or 6 or 7 years. It's not every year. And the event goes, the tall ship races take place in different cities. Of course, they need to be by the sea because it's for the ships. But anyways, in Turku, this was 5 or 6 years ago, the last event, and as you see, there are a few people. It's a huge event. It's a lovely event. People are very happy. It's, all kinds of things to see, beautiful boats, and as I said, a huge amount of people. So you can of course have that in mind also when thinking about the challenges. The event will take place in Turku on from the 20th to 23rd of July. And I will go back to the cooperation partners in this event. We have Demos Helsinki, University of Turku, University of Helsinki, the Tryout Project, Sykli, it's the, what's the English name? Environmental School of Environmental Issues. Thank you, Essi. And our University of Applied Sciences, Baltic Sea Action Group, and then the funders of EU for the tryout project. And then we have the company members like and then we will add the logos here. But one of the cooperation partners is also Sitra, and with them we actually came up with this idea for the tall ship races. Because Sitra is keen to, as we all, is keen to develop a circular economy. So, one of the prizes is that you get to present your idea here at the event in July, if possible with your timetables. These are huge learning experiences. Also, I mentioned the last hackathon we had in here half a year ago, and the winning team got to present their idea at the Slush event, and I think they were quite happy about that. Okay, but this is a huge topic, and when we want to be innovative, we usually need to have a little bit more concrete challenge or question where to answer. And now that we have Kai from Biolan here, I would like to begin with the blue challenge. And of course the writing is now in white, so I don't know if you can all read it so well, but it's all online also, but I will read it for you. Trouble of tower. How to deal with the solid part of the waste in limited space by Biolan. Can I ask you, Kai, to reflect on this a bit?
Maybe I'll move,
yeah.
Move a little bit this way. First, I would like to ask from you, because there seems to be pretty international audience here, that how many of you have used some kind of dry toilet, so not a traditional water flush toilet, but a dry toilet.
Not everyone. Okay.
Not everyone, but I'm pretty sure that those who has some kind of experience of dry toilet, you know the trouble of tower, which means that the solid waste in the toilet, if it stays there in the container under the toilet, it shapes like a tower there if you don't move it anyhow. And that is actually quite big technical problem in this kind of dry toilet, especially in festival toilets where there is that huge peak and the capacity needs to be huge. We have been dealing with different kind of sanitation devices since 1994, and still we haven't solved this problem. So that's quite big thing.
Oh, they will do it.
Yes, yes. I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
But the idea, the challenge, what I would like to throw you is that what kind of technical solutions there might be for the dry toilet that ease the maintenance of that kind of festival toilet, so it can be maintained by some company, for example, empty it, clean it, and so on, without disturbing the clients there too much. How to move the poop somehow out, for example, move the poop somehow out from the toilet container without disturbing the users, make it nicely, clean way, safe way, and so on.
And this is exactly why we have divided this hackathon, so that we have now this info meeting and then you have 2 weeks time, because this kind of challenge requires you to get to know the traditional, like the present systems, and then of course it's more easy for you to innovate when you get to know more about this. So the idea is that you find as much information as you want before the actual camp. Thank you, Kai. This is excellent. Then I'd like to move on to the green challenge, which is, I notice even here, this is a very inspiring environment, but every time we use the word sanitation and especially poop or the S word, we either a bit like shy or we try to laugh because it's not so easy to talk about these things. And especially when we go to, well, to some countries, maybe not so much in Finland, but in many countries, there is even stigma around these issues. And this challenge from Huussi ry, one of our cooperation partners, is how to remove stigma around using the toilet waste-based fertilizers, because of course fertilizers are one good product from the waste, but also for the usage of those toilets, these dry toilets, there is stigma. And we will have in the event, we will have people that you can consult and discuss, like have some experts talk about this issue, but how do we understand at the moment this project? Can I ask you, Essi, because you have been in Africa working in this kind of projects, can I ask you, how do you feel about this stigma issue?
Yes, yeah, we have been with Huussi ry, we have been working in Swaziland. We have been building dry toilets there, and we have noticed that especially when we are speaking about solid waste, there is a quite huge stigma. People are using the liquid waste as a fertilizer, but with this solid part of the waste. I'm in poop. Now I'm laughing. Yeah,
exactly.
This is so it's hard to speak about it. And they have been doing in Swaziland University a lot of research, and they have been sharing information about this. And we have noticed that we have reduced a little bit stigma around this, but yeah, it's challenge. And I think Husi have done some tryouts with the liquid waste about this fertilizer in Finland as well. But I think there is a lot of things to do, and I think the stigma is around the human waste more than, like you said, that you have been working with the animal waste, but when we are speaking about human waste, the stigma is quite big.
And this is also a big challenge for the events, because even if the stigma is not maybe so strong, but I think if the people have possibility to choose between traditional toilet and a dry toilet, they are very likely to choose the traditional toilet. And of course, as we want to save the world, we would like to move things towards the issue that we want to have all the waste used, and this issue would be different. Okay, and the third challenge is from VTT, Technical Research Institute, VTT. I don't know how it's spelled in English, but they research a lot and highly interesting things in Finland, and they are also experts in this field. And they wanted to give us a challenge: express yourself. Creative solutions for festival poop. The sky is only the limit, but I have one example that we discussed here before this event, and I heard from my colleagues an example that there is some kind of a bus where people go to the toilet, and the bus is working or running with the sanitation waste. And if you don't go to the toilet, then the bus don't run. Maybe, I don't know. But that is, in my mind, there is something creative in that also, and of course with this challenge, all creative solutions are wanted. These challenges we will soon now divide into teams, and there will be 6 teams, and 2 teams will each have one challenge. So there will be 2 solutions for each of these challenges. These are also online on the webpage, of course, and there is plenty of time to get to know this better. Okay, now is the team building phase, and you came later on. Can we ask you to present yourself? Can Essi give you the box?
Ah.
Yeah. Well, welcome. Oh, sorry. Did you also come? Did you present yourself? Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Claire Schuon. I'm now currently a master degree student in future studies in School of Economics at University of Turku.
Yeah.
And at the same time now I'm the intern for the summer conference of the 25th anniversary celebration of Future Studies International Conference.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess what? I didn't realize to say that from the University of Turku, the Future Studies is the cooperation partner in this tryout project. Lovely. Okay, excellent. So now the thing is that the student present here, we would love to divide you into 6 groups. Additionally, we have 6 students from Energy and Environment, 3 of who are present. And those students will be additional partners in the groups. And we would aim for groups of 3 or 4, which means that each of the group needs to find maybe one additional group member. But the enrollment is still open, so we can also find other students. And of course, we will help to find the students. I'm now thinking that we could actually do this team building after we have finished the recording. So maybe I'll just leave it to here, and we will divide the groups after we stop filming. But this is the basic idea. 6 groups, and if each of 2 groups will get the green challenge, 2 the pink, is it pink? And 2 the blue challenge. And before the 18th, as I said, we will be here on the 18th, and it will be a lovely 12-hour experience. But before that, and also during the event, you can contact all these experts. And as you find here, Biolan, Kai is one of the challenge givers, and there's Vete, Inka from there, and Huus is Carolina. And of course, those persons that have actually given you the challenge are key persons for you to ask more detailed information. You don't have to ask everything, of course, because the idea is that you are creative and you find the solutions. But of course, you may want to ask other things. Then there is me and my colleague Jonna, and you can always contact us. From Sitra, there is Merja and Hanna. But from Baltic Sea Action Group, there is Eero. Lovely to have you, Eero, here. And from Sykli, it's Mia. So all of these people are equally excited about your ideas and want to be involved. So it's really, really a really nice thing for all of us that to ask, to hear your questions and to communicate. And they're really, really happy to be involved in the process. But of course, you as a team then decide how to move forward. This is about the last slide I have. I'm coming back to the key concepts. Business models, sanitation waste, events, circular economy. So please do not only find information based on the exact challenge you have, but also around this topic for the field itself. At this point, do you have questions on the concept or something? Feel free to ask now or whenever. Okay, so then I'm glad to say that happy working, everyone. And we are now at the situation that we can say also for the camera, thank you, and let's start working. Thank you.